The next topic we are going to discuss is edible vaccine. Vaccines, you know much about vaccines. We were still discussing vaccines are generally, you must have heard about, you are being administered the vaccines. These vaccines are generally injected into your bloodstream. Okay, but now with the advancements of biotechnology, scientists are creating the edible vaccines. Edible word means which can be eaten, and vaccines. So, what can you eat which has vaccines into it? Just think about it. Yes, you can eat a fruit if it has the vaccine inside it. You will be happy to eat the fruit with the vaccines because that then you will not be having the pain of getting injections. It will be easier. It can be easily given to the children also, that eat this fruit, eat this banana. It can be an edible vaccine. The child can easily eat a banana and automatically getting vaccinated also. So this is a very beautiful concept and very important innovation in the medical sciences of biotechnology. So what happens here? These are generally transgenic plants. Of course, the better variety, like the flavor saver which you have studied, similarly, banana can be one of the potent carriers of these vaccines. Generally, banana is used, apple can be used, other vegetables can also be used, carrots can be used. So, these are transgenic plants and plant products. Edible vaccines, I'll read it out for you. Edible vaccines are nothing but transgenic plant and animal based production of or those that contain agents that trigger an animal's immune response. That means it is a vaccine. What a vaccine does, it it just triggers the animal's or human being's immune response. Triggers, it exaggerates the immune response. In simple terms, edible vaccines are plant or animal made pharmaceuticals. These are the medicines which are being produced by the plant itself. So it becomes very feasible to administer. It's very interesting to understand it. See how it is being formed. We are taking a vector. The vector is carrying the gene which is producing the vaccine. Now that vector is allowed to grow inside the plant cell, is injected into the plant cell. Now the transformed plant cell is allowed to grow. The leaf is transformed. The leaf which will be formed are taken out, and then they are allowed to grow again in the culture medium. When they are showing the leaf, if it is being injected in the plant cell, the plant cell can be a leaf, can be the root, any part of the plant. We are injecting it into any part of the plant, then allowing that part of the plant to grow in the culture media. See, it is being allowed to grow in the culture media. Now after some time, when there is some plantlet coming out of it, it is transferred to the field where the fruits can be produced, and now the fruits will be carrying the desired vaccine in it. See here, I have taken the example of carrot. So the carrot which is produced is a transgenic fruit here which carries the gene for vaccine here. So easily anyone can eat a carrot in the salad as a salad or something. So the genes will be automatically going, the vaccines will be automatically going inside the body and will be giving the immunity. So it's a good thing. Such kind of transgenic plants are cost effective. Let us discuss about the ideal properties. What properties should an edible vaccine should have? It should, see this, there is a spelling mistake in should, just don't consider that. Should be effective and affordable. The vaccine should be simple. It should not contaminate the environment. It should have a long lasting humoral and cellular immunity. It should be non toxic and non pathogenic. It should have very low level of side effects. Almost there should be no side effects. Should not cause problem to the individuals with impaired immune system. Should not have adverse effect on certain patients which already have lowered amount of immunity. So these should be the ideal properties of an edible vaccines. Now coming on to the advantages of edible vaccine. See, edible vaccine is a very favorite topic of boards. Every now and then they are asking about edible vaccines. and any topic, advantage, ideal, why it is ideal, how it is produced. It's very important and very favorite topic of all the teachers in who are setting the papers. So the first advantage of edible vaccines is actually painless. They are painless because in administration they are not being, your body is not punctured using the syringes. Second, it is cost effective. It can easily be manufactured without much cost, costing in the production. Second is it can be easily stored. The normal vaccines require low temperature refrigeration, transportation, and should not be taken out of the refrigerator, only taken out from the low temperature when it has to be administered. But such kind of disadvantages, such kind of um, problems are not there with the edible vaccines. They can be easily stored anywhere, and it hardly matters if they are being kept at room temperature. It will not alter the vaccine into it. Then they have higher shelf life, because if they are kept in open also, then also it remains very good in condition. Otherwise, the normal vaccines, which are, if they are kept on a table outside for 5 minutes also, they will lose their potency. Easier method for production and without much technicalities. Not much technicalities is needed are needed here for the production of edible vaccines. Of course, I told you it's very easy method. Last one, no medical help required for administration. It can be easily, see, anyone can eat the fruit himself or herself, so it is not actually requiring any medical help. No doctors, no nurses, no compounders needed to give you an injection of, as you were doing in the vaccines. So it's a very good method to get all the vaccines injected into the body without actually being getting injected. Okay, so this is all for today. I think it's we have completed all the healthcare innovations. Now I'll be sharing with you the notes also. Just copy the notes and try to, maybe copy, if you want to copy them. If you want to just paste the printouts, you can do as well. But read your book. Recently I got the new edition of biotechnology class 12 book, and it is a very good book. It is again, you can read the chapter from there also, and go try to find out the questions which have been asked in the boards from this chapter. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class. Till then, all the best.